I had so much going for me before I was pregnant. I was doing everything. I was doing great. I was getting really good grades. I was someone to look up to. I was in denial. I didn't want to be pregnant. All my friends would say, you're getting bigger. I mean, your stomach's getting bigger. And I'd just say, oh, I'm just eating a lot. When I told my mother I was pregnant, I had written a letter to her. I wrote saying, please don't abandon me. I love you, and I'm so sorry. She probably still has it knowing her. My ma skydives, so I asked my sister to put it in my ma's parachute bag so she'll find it before she jumps. My mother said, are you gonna have this baby? I said, yeah. I mean, I was already 6 months pregnant. There's nothing I could do. I wasn't gonna have an abortion. My parents, I don't think they weren't angry, but they were very disappointed. Like I said, I had just had so much going for me, and it was thrown in the garbage.
When my daughter was 1.5, I met my boyfriend named Bernard.
She had a little girl with her, and I was like, who is she? She said, my daughter. But I didn't believe it. I was like, oh, no, I don't think so, you know. I was like, probably her sister or something, her little sister.
I was with him for about 3 months, and I ended up getting pregnant again. It was just another mistake. People make mistakes. When I was pregnant for my daughter, I didn't want to get an abortion. Being pregnant the second time around, I looked at my daughter and I figured that I couldn't kill a baby. That's all.
Yeah, but I also, you know, I told him, I said, listen, the baby is not a baby yet. It's just, it's like a development, you know, so it's not a baby yet. You just got pregnant, and it's just a little egg that is growing, and you know, if you do an abortion, you will be so fast that you know, letting the baby grow inside of you, and it's gonna, you know, the process will be harder, you know. As soon as we knew it, I said, let's do it. She said no.
I was going out with John for 3 years. I was on the birth control pill. I missed it for 4 days. And in those 4 days, I got pregnant, and I told him, I said, John, I'm pregnant. He started crying, he hugged me, he told me everything will be fine, I'll be there for you, Sherry, we're gonna raise this baby together. When I was 4 months pregnant, he called me up, and he said to me, Sherry, I think we should just be friends. When he broke up with me, it was just like the world was on my shoulders. I had to deal with it. I cried all the time, I never heard from him. When I was 8 months pregnant, I called John. I said, John, we have to work things out. We have to be a family. We got back together after the baby was born. John apologizes every day for what he did to me when I was pregnant and how he hurt me. And I mean, he looks at Leah every day, and he even apologizes to her. I mean, it's so funny, but he does. He's a great dad. He is the best dad. I couldn't ask for a better dad for Leah.
CJ is the father of my baby, and we've been going out for 3 years. When I was 16 years old, I really wanted to have a baby because all my friends had babies, and I sort of planned it in a way because I didn't take any birth control, so I knew it was going to happen. I wanted a baby because I'd have a friend 24 hours a day, and I thought they were really cute.
My reactions to Shayla telling me she was pregnant were very good. I was happy, smiling. You know, my life started all over again. You know, I didn't have a father. I didn't have a very good childhood, and I wanted to have a child to have a good childhood.
My dad lives in Amherst right now, and he goes to medical school. He warned me my whole life not to get pregnant because it was so hard, and I'm the type of person that does whatever I want to do because I have to learn on my own. So when I got pregnant, he didn't accept me at all. He totally disowned me, and to this day, he doesn't want anything to do with me.
I've always been working. I've always wanted to make my own money. I don't like taking money from other people like my mom or anything, because then I got to pay her back. Might as well make my own. Then I don't got to pay anyone back.
I worked in housekeeping. I worked a lot of hours. After school, I would go in from 3 to 9 almost every day because I needed the money. When I had Leah, I had to stop because I didn't have no daycare or no babysitter. I wanted to go back, but I really couldn't.
I think we should have waited because there's a lot more to life than just hurrying up. I'm only 20, and I feel like I'm already, I don't know, 30, 40. I feel like I'm growing up, and there's not much left to do in the world.
Jessica Ann Stone.
Jerry L. Leducer. Amy J. Hayes.
Without the teen parent program, I probably wouldn't have graduated. I probably would have had to drop out. I am so proud I did it.
I didn't think I was gonna get pregnant or like be in the situation that I am right now. I was just a normal teenage girl who thought that nothing could faze me and nothing would happen to me and nothing bad could happen to me.
I felt that as if I had a baby, it would change things, it would make my life a lot better, not only in my relationship with CJ, but with my friends. You know, it'd bring my popularity up because people would be like, hey, she's got a baby, and that's cool, and CJ and me and the baby would be a family, so I thought that it'd work out in like all corners of my life, but it really hasn't. It's stressed my life out, and it's made things a lot more difficult. Me and my sister are two totally different people, and now that she's an aunt, she can see how hard it is because I give her things to do. I don't think she'll turn out the way I did. She's into a totally different direction.